Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Diamonds come up to her throat. I ain't never fuck on the Pope.
What is up, ZMOB? It's your girl Support back here with another video. As you can see by the title, I am going to be doing a girl talk / relationship advice, giving different advice about different things within us girls we go through. So without further ado, let's roll right into this video. So I went on Instagram and I told Instagram, Instagram, give me some questions I could, answer or whatever about relationships, questions you may have that you want to be answered in this video. So the first question I got was, what does it mean when he takes forever to reply? It could mean he's busy, or he may not just want to talk. Some dudes, they just don't want to talk. I mean, and that's cool. Like, you don't want to talk, period. Go on to the next. And if he's busy, communication works both ways. If he lets you know, like, babe, I'm busy or whatever, that's why I'm taking forever to reply, then boom. But I mean, if he's taking forever to reply, don't press the issue. Don't keep double texting him like, hey, where you at? Why you ain't replying to my message? Like, trust me, he see your messages. Next question is, why do guys cheat? I mean, some guys cheat. Honestly, from my knowledge, is most guys cheat because they not interested. Like, either you wasn't doing something right, or either the situation y'all had wasn't too good of a situation that he felt like, oh, I need to go find this with this somebody else or whatever. Or it may be things that y'all both did or whatever, and they were just like, I'm sick of this, I'm gonna just go and do something on her, go and do something on him, or however it goes. I mean, that's from my knowledge. I can't really say why guys cheat. I just understand that it may be because of that. Who knows? So the next question is, how do you keep a healthy relationship? Well, I'm gonna talk from personal experience. I can only talk what I've been through. So how to keep a healthy relationship is, I can tell y'all about my situation that I have going on right now. Basically, me and my boyfriend, like, it's gonna be some days that y'all gonna be at each other's neck like, oh, I want to fight him, like, I'm sick of this, like, I'm over, I'm done. And trust me, I've been there before. Like, I'm like, okay, this too much for me, like, But how to keep a healthy relationship is, y'all gotta, communication is a big key within the relationship. Like, when me and him first got together, we wasn't big on the whole communication thing, because I really wasn't, well, we was friends before anything. I really didn't know him like that, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to tell him all this type of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? So keeping a healthy relationship, the number one key is communication. You have to trust each other, like, for real. It can't be 50 and the other person 100% in. It gotta be the whole 100%. Like, you gotta talk about things that you may not want to talk about. I mean, this is your significant other. I mean, some people we're not mind readers. Like, I'm not gonna just think, oh, she mad because she ain't ate, or he mad because he did this. Or, come on now, like, nobody ain't a mind reader. So I mean, you gotta communicate what's wrong with you. Nobody not gonna sit and guess what's wrong with you. That's how to keep a healthy relationship. Date night, like, do little things that y'all ain't did in your relationship to keep the relationship fun. Like, we may go out and have, before the quarantine, we went out to eat like almost every other week. We went out to eat all the time or whatever, did fun stuff here and there, came back home and did like movie night or whatever, bought snacks from out. Like, you gotta do stuff to keep the relationship going, because at one point it's gonna get boring. But if y'all keep stuff going, daily activities for y'all to do, boom, it'll be fun. Like, me and my boyfriend did like, we painted, like, you basically, how you do sip and paint, we did like painted or whatever, and then we ate or whatever, then we watched the movie. Like, it's just, you got to do different stuff within your relationship to keep a healthy relationship. You have to communicate. That's just a big pointer. Trusting each other, not letting nobody get in the way of your relationship. Don't run to social media with everything. If you got a problem with your significant other, talk to your significant other about it. Don't go run on Twitter like, oh, wait, he just pissed me off, or oh, wait, he just did this. That's not gonna solve anything. That's just gonna let the outer world know that y'all got that y'all relationship ain't as best as it looks or whatever. So, like, basically, like, just stay off the media, talk within the relationship or whatever. If something bothering you, communicate that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have from my experience. If you're somebody asks, if you're in a relationship, can you still be friends with the ex? Me personally, I'm not with all that. That's just like vice versa. Like, how would you feel if your dude, you know what I'm saying? How would you feel if your dude friends with one of his exes that he was, you know, keep in mind, this somebody you used to be doing sexual things with. This somebody you used to be, you know, met your folks. So this somebody you used to be real tight with. So keep it, just imagine like you in a relationship and he still communicating with his ex. That's gonna have you like, what the hell? What do you mean? Like, me personally, I don't feel like the whole being friends with your ex thing is cool. Because what do y'all need to be friends for? Like, y'all used to somewhere have something going on. Why would I trust that y'all friends? You know what I'm saying? Because I know when they be like, oh, that's just my friend. Oh, baby, don't worry about it. We used to have something going on, but she just my. Come on, like, maybe y'all gonna end up starting. That's how it go too. Like, you could be friends with somebody. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I'm just speaking from what I've seen and what I've noticed. Like, it be people that you could just be dude friends with, and they end up start liking you, whatever, and boom, y'all see where it go, and then sometimes y'all end up getting together with that person or whatever, just because, you know, because of y'all being so close. So, I mean, personally, I'm not real cool with the whole you being friends with your ex, which y'all need to communicate for. Come on now, like, come on, that's weird. So, the next question is how to get over your ex. Me, I'm gonna talk about from my experience how I got over my last situation that I did with. Basically, you have to come at peace with it. Like, if anything, I'm gonna be real with you. You have to come at peace with it. You can't just sit and just be like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? Like, you gotta somewhat tell yourself, dog, I gotta move on from this situation. This situation is not doing me no better. This situation is holding me back. You have to come at peace with it, because if you're not at peace with it, then shit, you're not really advancing or going to the next level or moving on, because you still stuck on the past. Friend, you gotta come at peace with it. You gotta let yourself know, like, this situation right here is not helping me or whatever. This situation is not bringing me peace. This situation is not making me move forward. This situation is just not a good situation. So and then another thing is delete the messages. Quit holding on to photos and messages, and when you one day you scrolling on your camera and you see a picture of y'all and you get sad, like, come on now, you gotta let it go. Like, quit holding on to them old pictures. If it's clothes or something he bought you, throw it away. Let go of it, because it's only what it's all gonna do is remind you of that person. Like me, I when I tell you I threw everything away, cleared them out my phone, blocked them, delete the thread, ain't no more reminiscing. Do you hear? Period. Like, you gotta just let stuff go. I mean, and sometimes everybody heals different. I'm gonna let you know that now. Everybody heals different. The way I got over my ex may not be the way you gonna get over your ex, but I can only take from what I went through. But everybody heals different. All I can tell you is, like, however you feel in a moment, don't do stuff. And another thing that I hate, like, some people are like, oh, I can get over my exes, I can go mess with one of his. That's not cool. Don't mess with nobody homeboy. Don't go mess with nobody close friend, nobody best. That's not cool. Like, if you want it done to you, don't do that, because that make them look at you like you ain't nothing but you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to say it on here because I have younger viewers, but that make them look at you like, what? This, like, you already telling me how you stepping, like, you went to mess with a homeboy, like, that ain't cool. Like, that's Nicole. Like, you don't do nothing like that. Like, that's below the belt. You don't do nothing like that. So don't do nothing you wouldn't want done to you. Don't feel like you can just go do revenge and go. Because when I tell you, karma will come back on you. So if you feel like you can go mess with somebody homeboy or whatever, because you want to come at peace with, or you want to that's not going to do nothing but bring you karma in the end. You're going to be dumbfounded and looking stupid in the end, and be in a situation that's depressing and wondering why you can't find nobody to love you, because boom, you don't win to mess with somebody, win to mess with one of his homeboys. And the homeboy ain't gonna take you serious bad because you used to mess with his friend. So you gotta look at stuff like that's really not a good situation to hold on to stuff that's not letting you go to the next level, period. So the next question is how to start a conversation. When I tell you, if a dude digging you, conversations is just gonna flow, baby. Like, even if you digging somebody or whatever, and y'all may just be on FaceTime, like, I can just be on FaceTime with somebody and we ain't gotta say not one word to each other, just as long as I know you there or whatever. But conversations gonna come. Like, I'm not with the whole. I'm not the type of person that's just finna sit and text you what you doing all day. That ain't even me. I ain't finna do that. That's just something I'm not finna do. I'm not with the whole, oh, what you doing? Then boom, nothing. I was just doing whatever. What you doing? I'm not finna do that. Like, start a conversation. Talk about what. Tell me what makes you. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you see yourself in 5 years. Tell me about business plans. You know, fill me up on energy about different stuff that you notice in the world. Like, conversations, trust me, conversations is going to come. You ain't gonna feel like you have to force no conversation with nobody you really mess with, and you gonna know if it's genuine, if y'all can just y'all can just start, like, when I kid you not, when I first met my boyfriend, and I first met him in person, conversations just flew. Like, we were sitting there talking. We were just sitting there talking for like 30 minutes. The next thing I know, we were talking for hours about everything. Like, yeah, how old are you? Like, what makes this you? What do you see yourself in 5 years? What college are you attending? Like, da da da. Like, it's conversation. Trust me, conversations is going to flow. You're not gonna feel like you're forcing no conversation with nobody you miss with. Simple, fun, like, period. I'm not trying to make this video so long, so I'm trying to go fast. How do you feel about if a dude talks about what you're wearing? First of all, I guess what they were basically trying to say is like the whole, like, a dude trying to tell you what to wear and what not to wear. First of all, you don't need to be in no situation with no dude if he gonna sit and tell you, babe, what you got on, what is that you wearing, like, you can't wear that crop top around me, you can't wear that. Come on now. Like, any dude that loves you, any dude that messes with you gonna be like, babe, you look fine in that or whatever, like, that's cute on you, I'm digging it. It's the limit to certain stuff you should and should not wear. I can see if you outside wearing the lingerie set and you got a man. Now, that's understandable, but if you just want to show, you know, maybe want to show a little boob action, maybe want to show a little stomach, a little, you know, something, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Your man should be your biggest fan, literally. Like, he should be really like, that's my girl right there, period. And I'm on the list, like, she look good. Like, all y'all take a look at her. Like, y'all keep in mind when I tell you, your man is going to treat you like your man should treat you like you the baddest thing walking, point blank, period. And if he ain't doing that, sis, you need to get you another one. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody was basically, I think that's really, I forgot I had this one. How do you know if you're in a toxic situation or relationship? You don't know when you're in a toxic situation or relationship. Trust me, I know, because you might not notice it when you first get with that person, like, okay, this, because they start out with, oh, you know, I'm digging you, like, you saying all the right things, because they gonna say all the right things when you first meet them. Keep in mind, because they trying to get in the door. So you gonna, like, later on down the line, you notice y'all constantly arguing. He calling you out your name. He's saying disrespectful things. Like, you gonna know when you in a toxic situation. You ain't gonna have to question it, because, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, me, when I knew I was in a toxic situation, I was like, man, this junk ain't doing me no justice. Like, I noticed I was crying all the time. I was getting angry. I was just, like, bursting out. I was running to Twitter, telling Twitter, like, he pissing me. Like, I knew I was in a toxic situation, but sometimes we don't want to leave because we like, this all I know. Like, at the time, I was like, this is all I know, bro. I'm not trying to let this done. I'm not trying to be done with this. But if you continue to hold on to toxic is going to follow you. Like, you're not going to think you're finna get in a relationship in the next couple of months and boom, it's going to work out because, boom, you was just in a toxic situation. And then another thing I be telling people is, I'm kind of ranting at this point. Another thing I be telling people is, focus on yourself. Before you ever, I'm telling y'all how it went with me. Before I got in a relationship that I'm in now, I was focusing on myself for like a good 2 years or so. Like, all the dudes that I was talking with in the past or whatever, we were never in a relationship. It was just, okay, a little fling or whatever. Like, boom, we was just texting for a couple of weeks or whatever. Boom, to see where this go, and that was just that. But like me, I had to take time for myself. Like, I can't expect to be somewhat serious or try to grow somebody else or help some dude grow, whatever. And I'm still fighting demons myself. Come on now, like, I gotta focus on myself before I ever try to get right with somebody else. So I'm telling everybody, you gotta become at peace with yourself. You have to focus on yourself. If you feel like it's stuff you dealing with, insecurities you dealing with yourself, focus on that, sis. Don't get in a relationship and, you know, put that on to another person. I tell people that all the time. Don't take what I'm saying out of context, because somebody has taken what I've said out of context. Like, what do you mean? Like, basically I'm saying is, like, if you have issues, like, you have issues, like, you feel like he's all, like, you just always got the mentality, dudes ain't ish, and you feel like a dude gonna always do that, be doing stuff on you. That's not okay to go in a relationship with somebody and put that off onto somebody else. That's not fair to that person. Like, it's one thing if you just like, okay, you probably doing this and they gave you a reason, but if this person ain't never gave you a reason that they're doing anything, there's no reason you should just be like, okay, boom, you automatically doing it, because that's gonna make somebody be like, you know what, let me fall back. Because I've been like that before. I'm like, I don't like when nobody accusing me of stuff I'm not doing. Now you gonna make me do the stuff that I ain't doing, but just because you accusing me of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's basically, you gotta learn how to, and another thing is, I tell people this all the time, your reaction is the biggest thing ever. Like, how you take things and how you respond is the biggest thing ever. Me, I'm so on the defensive. I'm kind of just ranting at this point. So, like, basically just focus on yourself. If you feel like you're not right, focus on yourself, sis. It's cool. And God gonna send, trust me when I tell you, God gonna send somebody to you when you're not even expecting it. It could be a time in your life when you going through the motions, going through the lot, and God sent somebody, you be like, dang. And he said, guys, and everybody needs somebody. As much as we don't want to hear it, everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs that love once in a while. Everybody needs a hug. Everybody needs that affection, that emotional connection. Everybody needs that sometimes. As much as people don't want to admit it, it's okay. Another thing that I've been meaning to hit on is why when they be like, dude, I seen somebody in one of their videos, they were talking about it, and they were like, why does dudes always act so hard or whatever? They never want to show emotion. They always want to be. You gotta break them out that cookie. When I tell you I was like that, like my boyfriend, when I first met him, he was like so hard, like he was so like, okay, all these girls, and you gotta break him out of shell. And the next thing you know, he's gonna be a lover boy. You gotta know how to. When you first meet them, you might have to break through that cookie, and it might be a hard cookie to break. But once you like get within and notice, like, okay, boom, I broke him out of shell, so now I'm gonna be getting to love it. It takes a while. And I tell you, everything takes a while. Like. Just like vice versa, when dudes be wondering like, why she acting so stiff, it's gonna take a while, especially if you've been through situations that turned you into the person that you are. It's gonna take a while for somebody to open you up until you be like, okay, like, I'm kind of at peace with this, or I kind of want to, take him serious. I kind of want to do this and do that. It's gonna take a while. Trust me, it is. That's my eye doctor. Y'all get it straight. It's gonna take a while for like you to open up to somebody, because when you first meet somebody, I'm the type of person, I don't like telling nobody nothing. That's just me, because I know from past situations people have used what I said against me. Like, that's why you did this, and that's like, if I told you that I trusted you enough to tell you that, why would you use that against me? Because it's people that do stuff like that. That's why I'm not with the whole I want to sit and rant and tell you about my whole personal life, and boom, you go use it against me. That ain't cool, dog. That ain't my cup of tea. But yeah, I just basically like everything. You gotta, relationships is not easy. It's never been an easy thing with you in a relationship. And another thing I want to hit on is talking. They be like, oh, we're just talking. We grown. We too grown, baby. If you're like 20, 19, 20, 21, 20, however, 18, 19, all up, we too old to be talking. What is talking? Like, we not talking. They be talking about, well, and they be wanting you to be faithful in the talking. Say, what is talking? Somebody in the comments give me the definition of talking, because people be feeling like, dudes be feeling like, oh, well, we just gonna talk until I figure out what I want to do. No, this ain't that. Like, dude, we texting or whatever, and we gonna see what that is. But don't be saying we talking and wanting that. That's the thing about it. While you talking to them, they want you to be faithful during the talking stage or whatever, to see what they want, why they can do. No, that's not it. I ain't never been the type of person that's just gonna sit and be like, oh, well, we're talking or whatever. Yeah, me and him are talking. What is talking? Like, talking ain't, who came up with talking? We just talking until to see what I want to do with you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even it. And then another thing I want to hit on is, somebody asked me, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who went on a walk the other day, and she was asking me, she was like, do you believe in soul ties? I truly believe in soul ties. I don't care what some people, everybody has their opinion on the whole soul ties thing, but me, I truly believe in soul ties. Like, as much as us girls don't want to admit it, once in your lifetime, you're gonna meet somebody you have a soul tie with. I'm talking about, it may be later on in life, it may have started early, it may start now, but once in a while in your life, you're going to meet somebody you have a soul tie with. Us girls, we can't just have sex with a dude and just be like, okay, we had sex. It's some girls that's like that. Don't get me wrong, there's other girls that's like that. But me speaking from other people's experience, hearing my friends, their experiences, we just can't just have sex with a guy or do anything sexual with a guy and be like, F him out. We're not gonna have. You're gonna have some type of attachment, because that person just got a piece of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have some type of attachment towards that person, because you like, even though y'all weren't together, but y'all did do anything, you're gonna have some type of attachment or connection with that person, because y'all did lay down and do things together. Come on now. Like, as much as we don't want to admit it, soul ties are real. And disconnecting from a soul tie is a hard thing to do. As much as we try to like fill the void of going to get with somebody else, or drinking our problems away, or smoking our problems away, you're gonna always have some type of soul tie with somebody. It's hard leaving a soul tie away from somebody, especially if this situation was a situation you ain't gonna be able to get out your head. You know, this situation it may have been a good situation, but the ending was bad. Y'all didn't end on a good note. Soul ties are real, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just the whole point of getting through that soul tie and letting yourself know, like, this person ain't good for me, I need to let this go. Like, just like Janae's song when she was like, I gotta let you know, I don't want to see you no more. Like, basically, like I said this in my video, like in my last video, you have to come at peace with situations, with boys, friendships, relationships, everything. You have to come at peace with it, because if you ain't with peace with the shit, your shit is gonna be in crumbles if you're not in peace with it. When I say y'all, the situations I've dealt with, I've come at peace with so much stuff because I've laid it at rest. You have to let it be at rest, because if it's still in motion, still gonna hurt you. If it's at rest and you come with peace with it and it's just sitting there, you ain't gotta worry about it because you at peace with it. But like, the whole thing is, and another thing I would like to say is, every girl knows what type of guy they're dealing with. Trust me, every girl knows what type of guy they're dealing with. You know you dealing with somebody that's for the streets, like Future said. You know you dealing with somebody that's for the streets, so accept the things that come with this dude, because he for the streets, period. And then you gonna know when you dealing with somebody who's just out here out to play you. You know you gonna know you dealing with somebody that's a real one. You ain't gotta question anything he do. Like, that's just things that comes within. I'm ranting right now, y'all. That's just things that come within. You gonna know what type of dude you're dealing with. You gonna know that you gonna know you was never asking for too much when God sent you the right person. Trust me, you gonna know you wasn't asking for too much. And another thing is, any dude is going to make time for somebody you want to be with, period. Like, it could be like 5:30 in the afternoon or da-da-da-da. Any dude is going, trust me, any dude is going to make time. It doesn't matter how far, it doesn't matter if you're just 30 minutes away. It doesn't matter if you're 45. A dude is going to make time for somebody he wants, period, point blank, period. Like, just like people make time when they go out to eat. Just like when people make time when they go to work. Just like when people make time when they do this and do that. A dude is going to make time for you if he really mess with you. You shouldn't have to ask him like, babe, can we do this or can we do this? He should want to apply person like, hey, I'm coming to see you today. I'm just ranting right now. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but that's just advice I wanted to give you guys concerning relationships, friendships, and another. Well, I didn't really get on friendships. Basically, it's just about relationships as a whole. I hope you guys like this video. Turn that bell on for post notifications. If you ain't with the game, you like message that on that. Leave in the comments what you think, questions you have, videos you want to see next. You got personal experience you want to talk about, hit me up on my Instagram, hit me up on Snapchat, whatever, and I got you, and I'll see you in my next video.